are the teams. So in context of the table, 99, 0 points, 97, 0 points. Whoever loses here, big risk of going down, or not going down, leaving the tournament. So this is a massive match. A draw might be okay because that could get them onto 4 points, and that's a very good position to be in, especially in 4th place. So basically, these teams need to be getting something from this match. Is there a certain team/year you want to win, or do you not mind? Now, it's funny because I started with the young teams, because I thought that people would be more interested in the young teams because of the wonder kids, and then as we go on, the teams get older and maybe less people watch until we get into the knockouts. That was kind of my expectation. Personally, what I used to do when I was just doing this myself was start with the old teams, because that's the interesting stuff for me. The older players, where they end up with, a team that could have had, R9 and Roberto Carlos, now only has like a bunch of guys, the last one standing, Those are the teams that I enjoy. So I don't think it would happen, but when we get to the knockouts, I suppose anything could happen. I would be supporting the older teams, I reckon. Obviously, I do have an affinity for 2000. That's my year, so I should technically be supporting them. However, that team does have a lot of Man City players. So, but I think I'll probably find a favourite as we get into the knockout stages and like certain teams start doing well and whatnot. I do feel like part of me is kind of supporting 1998 after that comeback, because that was crazy, and I did kind of single them out as a potential favourite. So yeah, maybe them for now as like the ones I've enjoyed. If any of the really young teams or really old teams do well, then I'll be happy. Are you going for 96 then because of the Coventry kit, or do you reckon you'll pick a year and go with it? What is it rude to ask your year? Is that like asking for someone's age? Is this the most like workaround way of asking someone their age that you could do? I set up an entire tournament just so I could ask someone their age when I'm like, oh, which team are you going to support? Okay, so big game kicking off. Loser potentially going out. Draw could keep them both in, depending on results in other games. But neither team can lose this game. The last game that we watched was 4-3. It will be massive to beat that. But we shall see. Mamouche loses it. Here's Gyokeres. Hernandez. Is this Hernandez versus Hernandez? Is Hernandez in the St. Johnston team? No. That'll be when they play 96. So we haven't had the Hernandez battle yet. But oh my god. Havertz just overran that. It's a good save. But Havertz was clear through if he just slowed down. Gyokeres did well to keep the ball there. There's Martinez. This team scored loads of goals very early on in the last game. So they've definitely got goals in them, but they obviously conceded 4. So we'll see. Yeah. Havertz. Ooh. Here's Hernandez. It is Theo Hernandez, just for the record. Martinez. He might get to that. Here's Diaz. Oh, Donnarumma did well to keep that out. Kind of messed up initially. Diaby. Isaac. Oh, he's well on through here. Oh, he's taking that touch a little wide though. Yeah, took it too wide. Closed off the angle. Oh, they're cutting back to the Donnarumma. I've got to sport 96, but after that comeback, 98, I want them to do well. I'm born 2004, so it's my 21st when your video comes out. Oh, damn. We stole video. I really hope it's not a stolen video. Oh, damn. Well, happy 21st. I'll keep that in mind. 2004. How did they do? 2004 finished 3rd place, so they're still in the tournament as it stands, depending on what happens in the other groups. So you might be able to see some 2004. They had some good results. The first game of the tournament, in fact, was them versus 2007 at Old Trafford. I don't know why, but you saying that you're turning 21 and you were born in 2004, that's really just made me feel weird. Because that's just made me realise how old I am, and I'm only 24. Nil-nil as it stands. Oh, well. If you didn't know which Hernandez it was, they've just told you. So decent ball, but no one's really in there. Yeah. Ooh, he's just done White out of the game. Oh, and he's through here. Oh my god. That was actually a great goal. Raphinha does White and comes in. Fantastic. Feel like, who's that? Number 16. Doesn't do himself justice there. Should have run back. Most people have a big party on the 21st, and I'm watching a retro FIFA video. I mean, I'm flattered. In fairness, my 21st birthday was in COVID. So, hopefully you'll be having a better birthday than I was. There's Diaby. There's a lot of space in midfield here. You know, since you're the only one I know for sure is watching it, is there a preferred time that you'd like the video to come out? I'm thinking currently like 5-ish. Or Diaz. Oh, he's put that wide. Yeah, I'm thinking 5. Because then most people are home. It's out before most people are home. What? No. It's out about the time people are getting home. So that way, you know. Yeah, I've never really had a good big birthday party. I had one big birthday party for my 18th, and it was terrible. I won't go into details, but it was... I'm sure other people had fun. I did not. Let's just say that. Rice. Through to the goal scorer, Leao. Oh, he might have a good... this could be another goal here. It's gone out. Is that half time? Ooh, okay. So, 1-0 as it stands. So, what would that be? So, 90... Tranmere Rovers is 97 are currently exiting the tournament. Well, they're not exiting. They're in a very, very bad position. Pretty much certainly exiting if it stands like this. Anytime works for me. 5 is good because yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I might do a premiere. I've never done a premiere, but I might do it and might be hanging around in the chat. Oh, Havertz puts it just wide. Gabriel, handball is on. It was quite close. Because that hand was not in a natural position. Well, I suppose he was bringing it to a natural position, so I take that back. Liao. So as it stands... Oh, hold on. Isaac. Straight at the keeper. As it stands, 97 scored 3 goals in the opening minutes against one of the favourites for the tournament. Made us think that they were going to be amazing and then have failed to score since. Is that commentator's curse? It is. Cody, no. Who's that? Bruno Guimaraes with the goal. 1-1. Back in it. A draw might be good enough to be okay. I'm surprised he didn't pass. Let's see if they can come back and win this. Playing games in France, the stadium speakers go crazy. Don't do that in the English stadiums. Havertz. That's an amazing ball to Liao. Less good. Back over towards Isaac. I think he handballed it there as well. Oh, Diaz's skill takes him out. And now Gapco is coming on. Mamouche coming off. Man City off. Liverpool on. And Isaac has an injury, hasn't? He's still on though, right? Yeah, he is still on. No player, I think, has come off because of an injury so far in the tournament. Here is Isaac. When he's played it through to Diaby, quite clever. Good save from Kobel. Oh, Liao. Oh my god. Liao did really well to make that chance. Oh, that's really interesting. So yeah, you struggle with the left-footed players as well, but your right-footed mate prefers a left. Maybe that might be. Maybe he used a lot of like Messi, so like he got used to it. Because I think this problem is I use more right-footed players, so I got used to like positioning the body for that. But he may have like used Barcelona a lot. Because in fairness, I probably rarely used Messi in FIFA before that video, because I tend to, before this type of video, I tend to like play with smaller teams, and when players get too good, I sell them. I don't know why I do that, but I like to have older players most of the time for some reason. Hence why I use Skulls, I guess, in that video. I don't know, it's interesting. I'd be curious to see, like, someone could easily do a study in that, like if people who are right-footed or left-footed are better at scoring with those types of players in virtual games. That would be an interesting study. Right, we've got 10 minutes left for someone to get a winner. Both teams just need to not lose. They're both trying to make subs. Here's Diaz. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Neymar back to Barcelona. Do you mean like in real life or as an idea for a video? Because yeah, that. I mean, he's left FIFA now. But you could always use the default teams. Oh, that could have been a handball there. Oh, I think it was. Yeah, so if that had gone in, that would have been disallowed. I'm just reading your message, Kyo. I'm not reading that one on the stream, but I love it. Well done. Here's Liao. Oh my God, Liao! Oh, he's at the post. Oh, he's at the post again. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, well, you know what's funny is a lot of my family support Stockport County. So I'd been waiting for Stockport County to get back in FIFA for ages, and then they did, and I just never did that road to glory. I don't know why. I just never got around to it. Because now they could even be in the championship next season if things go well. But that is full time. 1-1. That's a good result, in fairness, for the both of them. Keeps them in it. 1-1. Just gonna let this run while I update the spreadsheet. 99 and 97. So, I mean, the positions don't change, but what? Unless, well, maybe. Unless 98 and 96 draw, it means that both 97 and 99 go into their final games of the group, knowing a win puts them in a really good position. I'm trying to work out, would they prefer, if you were 97 or 99, would you prefer a draw where so everyone is on 4 points, or one team is on 3 points? Because the goal difference, no one's goal difference is particularly bad or good. So I'm not sure actually what you'd be favouring right now, to be honest. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, well, we'll take a look at the stats and get into that next game. We've got a couple more people in the chat. Pretty sure Neymar scored his first goal for Santos the other day. It's been interesting. There's been some... He doesn't look fully up to speed. I mean, it's crazy how... Oh, wait. That's a draw. It's crazy how many games he played for Al Ahly, but I can see what you're building here. You're going to edit this down. If you do well, strong content, modded FIFA is OP. I will say this isn't modded. This is just so long. Me just changing the teams and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I am planning on making this into one video that'll probably be like 40 minutes long or something, where I go through what happened. It's not going to be like cut down into just like this commentary. Probably is not going to get used at all. I'll make it into a little story, like some of the other videos that I've done. But thanks a lot. I'm glad you see the potential. Yeah, I was going to do this anyway, record these and make it into a video, so I figured I'd stream it in case anyone wanted to like experience it while it's happening. And once we start to get to the finals and stuff, it might be interesting. But at the minute, just in the group stage, about halfway through, just under. So a couple more streams and we should be done. and start getting into the knockout games, which should be exciting. There we go. Okay. So next up is 98 versus 96. So that is Anonymous Ibex. That's interesting. So whoever wins this game, sayonara, you've definitely qualified, I would say. Puts them in a very good position going into the last match of the group. A draw would leave it so... let's see. 98 play 99. Yeah, they play the other team. So a draw actually really leaves things. If they draw, all teams could finish on 4 points because they would be on 4 points. And if 97 and 99 win their next games, which is against the top two, all 4 teams would be on 4 points. But the bottom 2 teams would have to win by 2-0 to match the goal difference. So that's when things get interesting. So yeah, I suppose these teams will be looking for a draw because that... I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens, and then we'll find out what would have been the best. Let's take a look. 98. They definitely do not need to change their team because they played 1-4-3 last time, and 96 they won, so they don't need to change their team either. So let's get into the game. Your content is special, man. Nothing like it. That is so kind. That is very kind. Well, there's a new video coming out Friday, and that's the video I've put the most effort into ever. And I really hope people like that one because that's going to be something. I get the feeling it won't get as many views as the Barcelona video, just because it's Stoke and it's a more recent FIFA. But as videos go, it is a better video for certain. 98 is Werder Bremen. And 96 Coventry, of course. How could I forget that? A bit of a kit clash again here. Yeah, I don't like that. So Coventry once again are going to get the favour because neither of their kits are really that vibrant. And we'll go with the home kit because it's probably the closest. That kit's a bit too different. And this is Park to Princes. This is WXYZ. This is a big stadium for a big occasion. And we are sure, so it's going to be, what's local time? 8. Should we give you some rain? Let's give you some rain. Under the lights, in the rain. Lovely. So here are the teams. So Mbappe, Osimhen, Gyokeres as that front 3. They managed to come back in the last game. They did concede a lot of goals early on. And then 96, another amazing front 3. Gyokeres with the last minute winner. In fairness, both these teams last minute comebacks in their last games. This could be a high scoring one based on form. Come on, 96, says QL. Let's see. I mean, I said I was going to support 98, so this is you v me right now. The two teams at the top of the table so far. Rodri and Odegaard, the two captains. There you can see some of the 96 squad: Onana, Kim Min-jae, Madison as well. Here we go into the full lineup. So Ramsdale, he did concede 3 in the last, even though he had a 5 in front of him. We've got Odegaard and Valverde, and then of course that amazing front 3, Mbappe, Gyokeres and Osimhen. And a great bench as well. McAllister, Pulisic, Kolomouani, to name a few. On the other team, 1996, see Jota, Gyokeres, they make part of a front 3. In goal, they've got Andre Onana. His name's not even Andre. Benjamin Pavard is the right back. In midfield, Madison and Brandt will be trying to support Raphinha, Gyokeres and Jota. Jota and Gyokeres got the goals in the last game, but Raphinha was probably the best player. Hello, Barry's mum. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us in our big game, this one. I'm expecting goals. I'm expecting good things. Here's Rodri. Raphinha, he's lost the ball to Hakimi. He lost it to Rodri. I thought he had gotten past him for a second. Madison. Oh, well, I'm glad to see you having a good time, Barry's mum. I hope you're having a very chill night. Brandt, Gyokeres, shot from distance. Oh, and he's put it in 8 minutes in. That's another early goal conceded for 98. And Gyokeres, that's another finish from quite a bit out. Outside of the box, that. So much power. Very difficult for Ramsdale. 1-0 to 96 puts them top of the table as it stands. Absolute limbs, I agree. Here's Trent, number 7. It's an odd choice. I did go through and give all these guys numbers, but he's 66, so it's the squad numbers are 1 to 21, so he couldn't have 66, unfortunately. Here's Gyokeres. Tries the pass, but it's been cut out. Are these modded teams? No, they're not modded teams in the terms of like PC mods. I've gone through and I've edited them. They're all... Hold on. Oh, that's a great goal from Mbappe. His first in the game. I was going to say first in the tournament. But no, yeah, I've gone through and I've put all the players in teams that are representative of their age. So this is 1996, all the players born from 1996 playing 1998. I've gone through and I've done that manually within the game. This is on Xbox, so I couldn't mod it, but essentially no mods have been used for this. If Gyokeres scores a hat-trick, I'm backing Dortmund to win the UCL. Oh my god. Alright. Well, come on, Gyokeres, he's got plenty of game to do it, and it's 1-1 at the minute. Here he is. Not the best pass. Here's Gyokeres playing on the right, not natural, but with Mbappe on the left, and Osimhen in the centre kind of forces him over there. Here's Gyokeres, Jota. Raphinha, I feel like he should have taken that down. Take a chest, hit it on the volley or something like that. That was a great ball from Grant. Ramsdale's taking his time, clearly learnt the time-wasting skill from his time at Arsenal. Mbappe. It's a good tackle from Kim Min-jae. Hasn't had the best time at Bayern, in fairness. I feel like I've only really seen his bad moments, though, so that might be not the best thing. Like, he had a rough game against Arsenal last year. But he's from Beijing Guan previously, so I'm a big fan. Taking their time, they slowed it down a little. Rodri. I'm Lincoln based. Lincoln, I'm not born and raised, but I've lived in Lincoln pretty much my whole life. Lincolnshire. Big empty county. What about you, Barry's mum? It's a great name. They've really slowed this game down. This is it's taking its time. Odegaard. Trent. I feel like the attacking options aren't really there, despite having one of their best attacks. Maybe they'll need to go to two-striker option rather than oh, hold on, Gyokeres. He's done that a couple times. He plays these passes that I really don't think are going anywhere, but Raphinha somehow gets them. Half time though. Oh, you're from France, Marseille. Cool. Are you a Marseille fan, or do you support a different team? We're playing in France at the minute, so all the stadiums are chosen, so each group kind of visits a country. This is the last game in France. We've played at the Orange Velodrome, the Groupama, and the Decathlon, and now Parc des Princes. And then we'll be popping over to Portugal for the last two games in the group. So it's kind of designed so every stadium that's like a real stadium in FIFA kind of gets a visit. All the big ones anyway. Isn't it weird how we're all from different parts of the world but gathered from onto the same live stream? Yeah, that's the beauty of it, isn't it? That's the fun part. It's really cool that that's a thing. Logo tattooed. That's commitment. I don't have that. That's great. Love that. Oh, Valverde. Hold on. He's gotten past. Oh, that's a good shot. What was I going to say? Oh, Kirill, where are you from? Are you from Coventry? Mbappe offers the short option. Odegaard, Martinez. Not the greatest set piece. Here's Gyokeres. Would want to be a lot further forward if he would just pass the ball away so he can make a run. He's done that now. And Raphinha's lost it. Gyokeres going to lose it there. What? This game. Gyokeres. Okay, here he is. Don't think he's going to get you that hat-trick, man. If I'm totally honest. Madison has a shot, and that is well wide. I wouldn't be supporting if I wasn't from there. It's been forced upon me. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Yeah. No, I've been forced upon Man United as well. I'll give you a fun fact. I'm named. My name is Ollie, and my middle name is Gunner. So you might be able to work out who I'm named after. Considering I was born in 2000, the year after a certain other Ollie Gunner did a thing. Oh, that's a free kick in a very good position. Gyokeres off for Pulisic. Diego Jota has come off for Sane. Odegaard, will he shoot? I feel like this favours a right footer, so he's crossing it. And that's cleared, and Onana collects it easily enough. Grassy. Raphinha's run, he wasn't found though. Here he is again. Kind of acting a bit like a false nine. It seems he's picking up the ball quite deep. Do you think PSG has got a good chance against Liverpool? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, they've been really good, PSG, but so have Liverpool. It's difficult to say. Oh, Osimhen. Oh, Osimhen. That touch and that finish. 2-1. 98. Top of the table as it stands. I don't know. What do you think? Are you, as a Marseille fan, would you prefer PSG win as a French team against an English team, or are you anti-PSG for the same reason? Because I'm anti-Liverpool because I don't like Liverpool, and PSG have quite a nice team at the minute. I don't know. I think it will be a good tie. I think it will be a really good game. QL thinks they've got a chance in the home leg. It's all about the game at Anfield. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I really don't know. Whatever happens, I think the only thing that I don't think is going to happen is it going to be a boring tie. I don't think anyone's going to take it in one leg. Oh, here we go. Pulisic makes it 3-1, and that seems like 96 are going to have to take the loss. Oh, sorry, that was Valverde. I thought that was Pulisic. My bad. Valverde with the goal. Yeah, I figured you'd hate PSG. That's what I was thinking, but I know some people are like, oh, we got to support the country. You know, I never understand those people because I feel like in my personal life it's typically the opposite. You know, English fans, they support the English team they support and then hate all the rest of them in the Champions League. That feels like that should make sense, but some people say, oh, you're supposed to support the English team. It doesn't make sense to me. Is Pulisic. They might have time for a comeback. Maddison's on it now. Raphinha switched over to the left. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's offside. That was a chance. Coman's coming on. Another attacker. Osimhen. Oh, he forced a save at least. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, I think I'm going to start writing this in to the spreadsheet as a 3-1. And there it is, the final whistle. So 1998 go top of the table with 2 wins, 7 goals in 2 games. Whereas 1996 collect their first loss of the tournament. That's 3 goals they've scored, 4 conceded, and there we go. Okay. Now what happens when Onana is in goal? I think I'll switch Onana for the next game. And you'll support Lille tomorrow because it's a French team. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I suppose it's the same for me. I'm not supporting Liverpool, and I wasn't supporting City, but I'll support Aston Villa because they're English. So there is the table updated. So once again, no one actually moves, but it means we go into these last 2 games, 99 versus 98. That's top versus bottom. Where 98, they might rotate, in fairness. 99 need a win. They can't. I mean, they could, in theory, finish third with 2 points. If they finish third with 2 points, there's no chance they're gonna be one of the top teams. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so. So 99, they need a win, really, from that 98 game. And then 96, play 97, and 96, to be honest, they'll just want to defend, because I think 4 points... Ooh, maybe not. 4 points wouldn't be good enough. If 99 were to win, they would be on 4 points with a better goal difference, because they would be on... If they win 1-0, it would be 0, for example. So 96, they might need a win as well. Everyone's going to need a win except for 98, essentially. That's crazy. Okay. And we'll get into those games in a second. And those 2 games will be the last of the stream. And I say that, but that's still like 40 minutes worth of stream. So don't worry about that. If you are worried about me saying that it's ending soon, it's not. What do you think about Rashford at Villa? Surprised me by how good he's looked. In fairness, he surprised me too, because I did think it was going to be good for him. New club and all that. I wasn't expecting him to be this good. He's made more chances than any other player since he's joined. He's doing great. But he still doesn't start though. But yeah, United is cursed. It's been the way for the last 10 years or so. Think of all the amazing managers we've had who have just not been able to do anything with these guys. It's great. Asensio, yeah. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for Marlon because he came in and then he said, "Oh, I'm joining Villa because of the Champions League," and then he hasn't even been registered because after he signed, they got Rashford and Asensio, and kind of forced him out of his spot.